Hey everyone, my name is Kayla and I want to welcome you to Embracing Faith. It's my new podcast that I am finally putting voice to memo pad. This is where I'm going to start, but I actually started Embracing Faith like many years ago on my notebook that I just found. Actually, it was August 1st, 2023. I created my logo and I had this notebook full of ideas, episode topics, the vision for the podcast that would help encourage. Okay, so Embracing Faith, we're going to have to bear with my language and my talking and my conversation because that's part of the reason why I had never started. I didn't start because I didn't care or I didn't have the ideas or because I was afraid. Honestly, I was afraid of being on camera. I was afraid. Okay, let me restart that. Actually, let's make this episode number 1 why I never started. I didn't start because never is not in the vocabulary right now because I'm here and I'm doing it. And I want to just let y'all know I didn't start and get it started at the same time, okay? So I didn't start because, not because I didn't care or I didn't have the ideas and the vision and stuff, because like I said, I had all that already. I didn't start because truthfully, I was just afraid. Honestly, just afraid of being on camera, afraid that people probably wouldn't watch, and just afraid that I wouldn't know what to say. And honestly, that I thought I just probably wasn't qualified for it. But God, which is the brand I created the same day that I put these ideas on pad. But God, over the years, he just kept bringing this dream back to me. Like, his plan, because honestly, podcasts being my dream, I can't really see that because I'm not the one that like sitting on the phone and talking and just conversating, or the first one that's in the room talking to everybody. I'm just not that person. So it wasn't honestly a dream of mine, but we can call it a dream because God led me to write it all down, put it on the pad, telling me constantly throughout these years and years and years, like, I'm using you. The people is going to hear you. The people want to know your story, and I'm using you, period. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I got it, God. I got it. But life kept going on, like, and no matter how busy life has gotten, like, this has never, ever left my mind. Like, this idea just never left. Every time I turn around, something pop up, either Embracing Faith randomly or podcast, or my people like, oh, you need to start a podcast. Oh, we need to start a podcast. Oh, the people would be blown away if we talking, if they just hear the things that we say. So it just encouraged me more and more, like, okay, God, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. Okay. Whew. And it's been a lot because since then I done experienced motherhood over again to my youngest, who is now 5 years old, with my oldest being 23. I have 5 children, but just between motherhood, entrepreneurship, different challenges and struggles, the growth, the victories, and seasons where faith has tested me like never before. Like, I never expected a lot of things that has happened throughout my time since the first time I put this down on pad, from pen to pad, I should say. So now, after years of waiting, I'm finally pressing record, y'all, and I hope that y'all gonna be here for the journey. OMG, because I am actually doing it. I done tried several times. I try to do my voiceovers. My kids always coming for me like, just be yourself. Just sound like yourself. Like, you don't be sounding like yourself. It sound like you putting on a voice and all it is. So, oh man, somebody at my door. I don't know who it is. Hold that thought. Dang, it's so new. I wasn't ready for the Ring doorbell to go off. Okay, I promise you, this is the story of my life. Okay, I promise I'm going to get way more organized, professional, and situated and set up for the podcast. No interruptions. That was so unexpected. And then it was the neighbor over here with my daughter cat, and I don't do cats, so the cat is not welcome, so I didn't answer the door. And I wanted to get back to my podcast because I'm finally pressing record. The devil is a lie. Okay? A cat of all things in the middle of my... Okay, I'm sorry. I can't do all that. It's about to be good and juicy, y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy this. And I am too. I'm claiming it right now because honestly, through it all, I'm still nervous. But we getting it done. We getting it done over here. We getting it done. I don't have it all figured out. And, I don't know where this journey is going to lead to, but I know that it requires faith, okay? It requires faith over fear. It requires me embracing faith, okay? So my prayer is that embracing faith becomes a place where women feel encouraged and supported and reminded that they are not walking alone. Okay, if you ever been sitting on a dream and waiting for the perfect time, maybe this is your sign too, to just start. So I want to thank you for being here at the beginning of this journey. And remember, sometimes the hardest part of faith is simply taking the first step. And then, yes, that's that. Thank y'all for being here and listening. See you soon. Talk to you soon.